Hi, here I'm making some gluten-free, dairy-free French bread casserole, breakfast casserole, as a way to use up some leftover bread that I had from making some just sandwich bread from in the week. So the first thing I'm doing is I have a pan ready and I'm just measuring out some butter into the pan, and then I'm going to boil it in a minute with the brown sugar. So firstly, measuring out the butter, and that's dairy-free butter. So that was 115 grams of butter, and then I'm measuring out the brown sugar. It's dark soft brown sugar, and that's about 200 grams of sugar. I'm measuring out into the pan as well, so that I can just go straight onto the hob. And it was quite difficult to get out the packet, as you can see, because it gets so clumped up. So I'm just finishing measuring that out. Then, whilst that's melting down, I'm cracking 6 eggs into a bowl, just a medium-sized bowl. So 6 eggs, they're medium-sized eggs. I'm sure you can use different sized eggs. Then I'm adding to that almond milk, or you could use normal milk. And I'm adding 450 grams of almond milk to the eggs. Again, just measuring it straight into the bowl that I'm using. And then I'm just adding a little vanilla to that, probably about 2 teaspoons, and about a teaspoon worth of cinnamon to that as well, some ground cinnamon. And then I'm just going to whisk that up together to make a sort of custard. Also making sure that I'm watching the sugar and butter on the hob and not burning it. So once that's done, I'm just pouring that into the bottom of my pan. I'm just using like a medium-sized Pyrex here. So I'm just pouring that melted butter, sugar, syrupy kind of into that pan. I drop my spoon whilst I'm putting the pan back. Then picking my spoon out of that mixture. And then to that, I'm going to add my bread, which I already pre-cut up. So if you wanted French bread, you could use French bread. I'm just using the bread that I have. So it's just kind of rustic style bread here that I'm just going to add to that mixture. And then I just need to mix that all through. Trying to make sure that I've got a good coating of that mixture on my bread, as much of it as possible, to be quite even so that all of it is nice and sweet. And then to that, I'm just going to add back in the mixture from before, the custarding mixture, into the pan as well, onto the bread. And then you want to top that with some brown sugar and some cinnamon, trying to get it on top of the little pieces of bread there. I kind of miss the pieces of bread, but that's okay. Trying to get it onto the pieces of bread in your pan that is showing. so that they kind of caramelize in the oven and taste really good. And then I'm sprinkling on some cinnamon on top of that too, which you can never really go wrong with cinnamon. And then this is it after baking in the oven at 220 for about 25 to 30 minutes. And then I'm just topping it with some icing sugar. And as you can see, it did come out nice and caramelised and very yummy. So yeah, it's a breakfast casserole, but it would definitely work for dessert as well, for sure. It's really yummy. So I really recommend you try it if you have some leftover bread that needs using up.